Welcome to the Unemployed Journeyman with Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga, and in today's episode we've got a league game against Freiburg and a Europa League semi-final second leg game against Sporting Lisbon. We are so close to glory. Welcome to the video and happy Friday everybody. Right, let's get into things. The last time you was with me was for the games against Mainz and SK Rapid. Mainz obviously in the league and SK Rapid in the Europa League round of 16 second leg. 2-0 win against Mainz and a 3-0 win against SK Rapid. They were two fairly straightforward games actually. We played very well. Mainz doing very well in the Bundesliga of course. Then after that we went on and played VfB Stuttgart. Not quite as straightforward, a 1-0 win in this game. And if we have a look at the stats, we were completely dominant. How we only won 1-0, I don't know. Ricard Fontes had a goal disallowed on 67 minutes. Levi assisting Konate. I said in yesterday's video that I do love to see Levi and Konate combining in this little role that they've got there. But yeah, Stuttgart didn't even have a shot on target, 34% possession, an XG of 0.26. Like I say, our wastefulness was back again. And one of these days, that wastefulness is going to come back to haunt us. But thankfully, it's okay for now. Then we went and played Hanover in the league. And it was a fully rotated side in this game. If we have a look at the team by looking at the stats, we had Lafont in goal, Alex Valla and Dyke out wide in the wing-back positions, Reuter and Farina in the centre of defence, Ott, Bidstrup and Rayner in the midfield, Hesse and Adeyemi out wide with Simonovsky up top. And it was a comfortable enough win. I mean, I did get a bit concerned when Bednarek gave Hanover the lead in the 32nd second, I think it was. And yeah, made it 1-0. But then 3 minutes later, Adeyemi this time converting a penalty, making it 1-1. Rayner and Adeyemi again, and then Bidstrup in the 69th minute. Rayner and Beckwith getting assists. Kroner did pull one back to make it 4-2 in the 84th minute, but we were the better team. The XG certainly suggests that, and so does the amount of possession we had, plus our pass completion in the 90% mark as well. Then we had the first leg against Sporting Lisbon. Now, I have put together a little highlights package of this game because I wanted to record and put a highlights package together anyway to show you how the first leg went. And I think that's probably something I'll do in future going forward, is show you the highlights of the first leg before we actually play the second leg. And I'm glad I did, because basically the game should be all but over. A 5-0 win with Konate scoring in the 8th minute with a Carnevale assist. Levi, Beckwith, Levi and Konate all getting on the score sheet. This was the team we went out with. Gebhardt in goal, Carnevale left back, Nunes right back, Schlotterbeck and Esteve in the centre of defence, Stiller, Bidstrup and Beckwith in the centre of midfield, Barcola and Levi out wide with Konate up top. What I'll do is I'll slot in the little highlights package now. It's about 3 minutes, I think it is. And have a look at that with Past Me. And I'll meet you on the other side for the Matchday Centre and the game against Freiburg. Esteve goes back to Gebhardt, back to Schlotterbeck. This is a protracted highlight, we have to say that much. Stiller to Beckwith. Barcola on the left-hand side finds Carnevale making a run further on. And Konate, it's a goal from Karim Konate, his 20th of the season. And we lead 1-0 against Sporting Lisbon in the 9th minute of the game. Here's the next highlight. It started with Sporting, but we've won the ball back. Beckwith has got it now to Bidstrup. Finds Barcola, Bradley Barcola, and it's been saved. It's gone out for a corner. Barcola's trotting over on the left-hand side to take this corner kick. Will it be an in-swinger towards the near post? It is! Oh, and Esteve came so close. Here's Carnevale to Barcola, to Schlotterbeck. Patient play from us. Stiller in the centre of the midfield. Beckwith goes out wide to Barcola. He gets across the box towards Levi. It's a goal. Where is Levi? His 15th of the season. It's 2-0 to Dortmund on the night against Sporting. Right, here we go. Right at the end of the first half. 30 seconds remaining. Sporting have the ball. They're on the left-hand side. We intercept with Esteve. Gives it to Konate. Finds Bidstrup. Beckwith is through. Beckwith, what a beauty of a goal. Remco Beckhus in that advanced playmaker role that Kamiri usually takes up. It's 3-0 and that is half time. So here we are in the second half. Not long started, we're only 40 seconds into it. Dantas has a free kick on the far corner on the right hand side. Oof, I thought that had gone in. Gebhardt just about getting his hands to it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Here we are with a highlight. 12 minutes from time. Carnevale gives it to Fontas, to Bidstrup, to Canate. Back to Fontas, back to Bidstrup, or sideways to Bidstrup. Beckhus, Levi, Errors Levi with his second of the game, his 16th for the season. And we are 4-0 up against Sporting Lisbon. This has been a cruise, I've got to say. Right, we have a highlight. 3 or 2.5 minutes from the end. Esteve has it from the throw-in, gives it to Schlotterbeck. Nice patient play from us. Bidstrup gives it back to Schlotterbeck and then gets it back again. Baumgartner puts the ball forward. Doesn't really go to anyone and Sporting can clear their lines, but it's going to come straight back at him again. Levi put the ball in the box towards Canate, but they've again cleared. Oh, it's very careless from Sporting. We've won the ball back. Bidstrup to Fontas, to Valla. Alex Valla, can he get the ball in? He can, to Canate, and it's a goal. Karim Canate, 21st goal of the season. Okay, welcome back to the Matchday Centre. And this is the team we're going to go out with. Now, what I'll do, Bradley Barcola's back, by the way. He's back from his injury. He's starting to get back to full sharpness. But Errors Levi is really growing into his role as our right-sided inside forward. And something I just wanted to show you is if we actually look at the tactics screen, and obviously shows you the positions he can play in that. The striker role for his club, for us, he's played 18 games, 10 goals, 3 assists at 7.21. So that's 13 goal contributions from 18 games as a striker at an average rate of 7.21. As the inside forward on the right-hand side, he's played 14 games, 6 goals, 6 assists at 7.57. So that's 12 goal contributions from just 14 games. I think we've kind of secretly stumbled upon maybe his better position, even though star rating wise, he's a 4-star striker as an advanced forward. According to this, he'd be better as a winger with 4 stars there as well. I can't really argue with these stats. 12 goal involvements from 14 games. He is having a very good time of it, I have to say. Right, here's the team. Gebhardt in goal, Carnevale left back, Nunez right back, Schlotterbeck and Esteve in the centre of defence. Kind of feel like this team picks itself by now. Stiller, Bidstrup and Beckhus in the midfield. Obviously, Bidstrup would not normally be in here. Beckhus would be over there and Kamiri would be there, but he's out injured for the season. Barcola and Levi out wide with Canate up top. In terms of injuries, Giovanni Reina is injured as well. He's out for another week with a pulled hamstring, and Dijon Kamiri's got another 8 weeks, 2 months for his injury as well, which is torn knee ligaments. So it is what it is. I'm just having a quick look. We haven't got Samson Dyke on the bench. Why have I not? What do I want to do? I think we'll keep it like that. Alex Valla, if we need to, we can swap Carnevale over. That's fine. Right, let's get into the game against Freiburg. This is a massively important game. We are 6 points clear of RB Leipzig. Them and Bayern Munich both won their games the previous day. So they've put down the marker for us. We can't afford to slip up. Bearing in mind, we do still play Leipzig and Bayern Munich before the end of the season. So, yeah, we need to win. Freiburg, by the way, if they win this, they go up to 5th in the table on 43 points. So there's everything to play for them as well. They're not going to be an easy tie or an easy game, even though we are at home. We would expect to win it. But, again, if our wastefulness comes back to haunt us, then that would be tragic, devastating actually. Right, Levi's through. Oh, I thought he got through then. Here's Barcola. Oh, so one of them took a shot. I think it was Bidstrup that actually took the shot, but it's gone just wide. That's one of my frustrations, is the amount of shots we have that go wide or over. Right, here's Levi on the right-hand side. Beckhus. Nunez picks up a loose ball. Goes infield to Carnevale. Here's Barcola. Carnevale to Canate, and Karim Canate could be his 22nd goal of the season. The referee is checking with VAR. Please don't disallow it. It's been given. It is his 22nd goal of the season. We lead Freiburg by 1-0. Stiller with the free kick, puts the ball into the box. Here's Stiller again to Carnevale. Bidstrup. Barcola. Carnevale. Back to Barcola. If we can get Barcola back to the form he was on early on in the season as well, because he's been immense for us. Stiller. Oh, he almost found Canate. Here's Barcola to Carnevale. Bidstrup. We're playing it about. We just can't find that final ball. Gaston Nunes now on the right-hand side. Goes back to Angelo Stiller. Carnevale. Oh, it's a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Stiller should be the man to take this penalty. Adeyemi's not on the field either. I'm sure it will be given as a penalty, and it is. This is an opportunity to put us 2-0 up with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Stiller will take the penalty. Oh, it's been saved. I think that's the first penalty he's missed this season. Right, he's going to take the corner. He's going to have to put the disappointment of the missed penalty to the back of his mind. Puts the ball into the box. It comes out to Barcola. Gives it to Stiller, to Barcola. Schlotterback. Oh, that could... Mokoku's intercepted. The last person you want to be giving the ball away to is Yusufa Mokoku. Absolutely prolific he is. Right, Beckhus now. I mean, all these highlights are with us. It's been total domination in this first half. But again, we're only 1-0 up despite all this domination. I'm sounding like a broken record, I know. But here's Bidstrup. Carnevale. Oh, Barcola's got... It's going to be another penalty. Right. What do I do? Do I let Stiller take this one as well? Oh, he's usually a penalty taker. I'm going to leave it with him. Oh, what are the options? Let's have a look at what the options are. I'm sure Canate is an option. I mean, yeah, Canate... Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Canate. I think that's got to be done. Do you think I made the right decision in giving it to Canate and taking it from Angelo Stiller? We're about to find out, to put us 2-0 up going into half-time. Karim Canate, and he does it. 23rd goal of the season for Canate. Oh, this boy is good. He is a very good player. I've had the privilege of having him in my team in the Manchester United rebuild that I've done. He wasn't as good as this. Maybe I should have given him more playing time, really. But yeah, look at that total domination for us. 2.43 XG, 63% possession, 92% pass completion, 8 shots at goal, 4 on target. I mean, that is dominant. Right, things going well, be capable of even better. I mean, no one really reacted to that. Let me know as well in the comments what you think of the highlights package of the Sporting Lisbon game. Do you like me doing it like that? Is it better so you can see an actual highlights package? I kind of just didn't want to leave you with nothing, considering we are at the quarter-final stage. And like I say, with the fact it was a 5-0 win, I'm glad now I did record it and did actually put it in as a little highlights thing for you. But anyway, on with this game. We're 2-0 up against Freiburg. Second half has started. Here's Canate in the box. Pulls it back to Bradley Barcola. We know he's capable, and Barcola scores his 15th goal of the season out on that left-hand side as their inside forward. I am really liking the look of Barcola, Levi and Canate as their front three. Stiller with the corner now on this right-hand side. Puts it into the middle. It's come out to Barcola, back to Stiller. Barcola! And it's a 16th goal of the season for Bradley Barcola. We are 4-0 up against Freiburg. What's that goal? Our goal difference is plus 71. Leipzig's is 44. And we are 9 points clear. That's 3 games. I mean, add 3 games, this is 32. Oh, we are so close to winning the Bundesliga. Here's Carnevale. It's kind of getting to showbiz football at the moment. That's going to be another penalty. I mean, I might as well just leave it with Canate. He's won the penalty, so I might as well leave it with him to take it. Or do I go back to Stiller? No, we'll leave it with Canate. He's already scored 1 penalty. And he's on a... Is he on a hat-trick? Yeah, he is on a hat-trick. Oh, look at that beauty. What a beauty of a goal. 24 goals this season for Karim Canate. He's got a hat-trick here against Freiburg. And what a game he has had. Another 5-0 win. Right, let's look at making some substitutions. So I think we can have Alex Valla can come on for Gaston Nunes and swap Carnevale over. I'd actually quite like to take Carnevale off as well, actually. Can Roy to play out there? Not really. I think I'm going to put Valla out there. We're basically just moving about our entire defence at the moment. But Schlotterbeck can come out onto the left-hand side. Valla and Reuter can come in where they have. I think we have Baumgartner can come in for Beckhuse. And that'll probably be it for now. We'll leave it for another 10 minutes or so before we have a look at who's... I'm looking at taking Bradley Barcola off, even though he's on a hat-trick. But he is also getting rather tired. So is Erez Levi for that matter. So I think what we'll do now is Barcola can come off for Ricard Fontas and Dieter Hesse can come on for Erez Levi. A 5-0 win. We reinstall that 9-point lead ahead of Leipzig. For Bayern Munich, I just need to do the maths. But it might be that we are guaranteed to finish above Bayern Munich. And if you'd said to me at the beginning of the season, we'll give you one position above Bayern Munich, I probably would have taken it, to be fair. But with 16 points ahead of them, with what I think is 5 games to go, which means there's only 15 points available. Is my maths correct? Right, here we go. Corner kick for Freiburg, but Gebhardt comes out, calmly collects it. And it looks like we are going to keep that clean sheet as well. A second successive 5-0 win. I am loving the form that we are in at the moment. So, yeah, there's 34 games this season. There's 5 games left. Bayern Munich can only get to 76 points. So we are guaranteed to finish above Bayern Munich. We will be no lower than second. And which actually reminds me, I don't think I've shown you the budgets for next season yet. Or did I show that in yesterday's episode? We'll have a look anyway, just in case I haven't. But yeah, so Leipzig 9 points behind us. Potentially, 15 points. They can get to 78, 83 points. So in theory, 2 more wins would pretty much win us the title because they're not going to overtake our goal difference, let's be honest. And we have Schalke and Hertha Berlin to come next. Schalke away from home are 16th. Hertha Berlin at home who are 12th. Before we then get into the Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich and Leipzig games. Bearing in mind, Bayern Munich and Leipzig also have to play each other still. This is looking so good. And if we have a look at the Bundesliga table again, we are still on for an invincible season. We have not lost a single game. And this would be insane if we can go... I've never had an invincible season in all the years I've been playing FM. And we are so close to doing it. Right, the finances, as I was saying to you, about £66.8 million in a transfer budget with a £4.1 million wage budget. And from the dev centre, in terms of our youth candidates, it's been a rubbish intake, below average intake. This guy here, Ferdinando Pavesi, could potentially be a decent player. He plays in the attacking midfield option. We're going to train him to be a Mazzala in the actual central midfield role. And Leighton Butler, an English lad, could be something, but the rest of it just absolute bobbins, let's be quite honest. Right, dynamics, just in case you're interested. Team cohesion excellent, club atmosphere excellent, managerial support is good. Let's get over to the next part of the video where we're going to be playing the second leg against Sporting Lisbon, which should be a foregone conclusion. Okay, so before we get into the game against Sporting Lisbon, just want to show you this. The title race heads to the wire. Bayern Munich are not even including this because they can't win the title. But you look at what we've got. We've got an away game against the team in 16th, a home game against the team in 12th. Then we're away against 5th, at home against 3rd, and away against 2nd. So, as we've already established, our first 3 games are very tough. Last 3 games, sorry. Then we've got RB Leipzig's games. They've got Hertha Berlin away from home, who are in 12th. Then after that, they've got Bayer Leverkusen in 5th at home, Bayern Munich in 3rd away, Eintracht Frankfurt in 4th at home, and then us at home. So they've got a really tough run as well. They've got a tougher run-in than what we have, without a doubt. Right, let's get over to the matchday centre. Let's actually get into the match itself. I am making a few changes for this game. I'm not making too many because I don't want to get overconfident and completely blow it. But Gebhardt is in goal. Carnevali left back. Dijk is coming in at right back. Schlotterbeck partners Frederick Reuter in the centre of defence. Farina comes in for Stiller with Bidstrup and Ott also in the team. Fontas, Levi out wide with Konate up top. So basically, Dijk is in for Gaston Nunes, Reuter in for Esteve, Farina in for Stiller, Ott in for Beckhus, Fontas is in for Bradley Barcola. We do have all of them players on the bench, so they are there to call on if we need it. There's a bit of a war going on between me and Farina at the moment. He wants to play, I'm not playing him, and we're getting emails about him having revealing interviews and all this sort of stuff. So things are not going great between me and him. And, you know, I'm giving him a game here. Let's see what he can do. I played him against Hanover, and he was rubbish in that game. And I just kind of look and think, look, if I'm going to give you a game and you're not going to do anything, then you can't blame me when you're not in the team regularly. You know, there's Carolot and Angelo Stiller that play in that defensive midfield position. If you're not going to do anything, do not blame me. We will have the latest scores on here because, just pause it quickly, we obviously play the winner of Marseille and Lazio. There's obviously a story with Lazio with the fact that we could have joined them rather than Borussia Dortmund. At the moment, they're 3-0 down to Marseille from the first leg. Brighton were 1-1 with AIK. Looks like Brighton are going to comfortably overturn it. Not sure what the Wolves and Bilbao first leg game was, but at the moment, Bilbao 1-0 up in that game. Oh, no. Oh, we don't want this. Potential. Don't tell me he's broken his foot or something stupid like that. Right, Barcola can come on. We'll put Fontas up top. Oh, no. That is potentially the worst. Lazio are 2-0 up against Marseille. They could be about to turn that around. Brighton 2-0 up against AIK. Not much is happening in this game, as you can tell. Konate being injured is the only thing that's happened so far. Right, Sporting have a corner on the right-hand side. Dantas is going to take it. He was about the only one that was potentially causing an issue for us in the first leg. And Christian Campos has scored. They've got a goal back in the 36th minute. He's run to grab the ball, and he thinks it's still game on. He thinks they can still turn this around. I don't think I quite agree with him, but I'm not getting cocky about it. Right, Carnevale gives it to Bradley Barcola, puts it into the box towards Levi. Erez Levi, his 17th of the season, gets a headed goal. You don't see many headed goals from Erez Levi, I have to say that much. And we level the game up at 1-1. It's going to be 1-1 going in at half-time by the looks of it. Wolves are 1-1 against Bilbao as well. I'm actually kind of paying more attention to what's going on between Lazio and Marseille, because Marseille being 3-0 up, I thought they were going to see that out, but Lazio getting 2 goals. They've got Palmer. That is not Cole Palmer, is it? It is Cole Palmer. Lazio have got Cole Palmer. They spent 60 million on him on loan from Chelsea. I mean, okay, the way he's performed in game is a lot different to the way he's done in real life, but could you imagine that in real life? Cole Palmer going to Lazio for 60 million. I think you'd have to spend over 100 million to get him in real life. Right, let's make some substitutes. We've already made one, of course, with the Konate injury. So Carnevale can come off for Alex Haller. And probably Bidstrup can come off for Baumgartner, and we'll swap them two over. Right, let's see how we do. Lazio still 2-0 up against Marseille. That game could end up going to extra time and or penalties. Right, here's Levi. Puts the ball in the box to Barcola. It's 2-1 on the night. 17th goal of the season for Bradley Barcola. It's 7-1 on aggregate. I don't think that Sporting player... So there's Dantas again with another... Oof. Gebhardt just about keeping that out. 70 minutes into the game. Wolves are 3-1 up against Bilbao, by the way. Right, here's Gebhardt to Schlotterbeck. Farina in the midfield gives it back to Schlotterbeck. Alex Valler brings it forward. On this left-hand side, goes infield to Ott. Doesn't quite reach Erez Levi, and Sporting can now attack us. Here's Campos on the left-hand side. He puts the ball in the box. It's blocked shot. Dantas now with it. Sporting still trying to fashion something from this attack. I mean, if someone wants to put in a tackle, that'd be amazing. That just seemed a really random highlight. It was really random. That nothing really came from that. And bear in mind, we are on key highlights. I'm not sure how key that was. Right, here's Sporting Lisbon again with another attack. Ball kind of through the middle of us. And Gebhardt makes the save. I mean, he goes straight to him, to be fair. We are running out of time in this match. Brighton are 3-0 up against AIK. Lazio still only 2-0 against Marseille. They need that third goal if they want to meet us in the next round. And I think what we'll do is Erez Levi can come off for Dieter Hesse. And Simonovsky maybe for Ricard Fontas. I just don't want to bring on any of the players that we originally left out from the first team. But I'd say we've it's been a pretty even game, actually, if I'm being completely honest. A draw would probably be the fair result. Nuno Tavares, former Arsenal player, of course, puts the ball into the box. It's partially clear, but it goes back to him again. He's now into the box, and he had a shot at goal, but Gebhardt managed to make the save. And it looks like we are going to see it through into a 2-1 win. And it looks as well as though Lazio are out and that we will be playing Marseille. Yes, we are playing Marseille in the semi-final, which means Brighton will be playing Wolves in an all-English affair in the other semi-final. I've got a bit of PTSD when it comes to Brighton, considering they put my Monaco team out in the semi-final stage of the Europa League a couple of seasons ago. Right, Mads Bistrop's injured. He's out for 1 day. Please don't be a big injury. We're already without Kamiri. Oh, it's 3 weeks. Oh, that's 3 weeks. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. And his injury, picked up here on the 15th. So it says it's going to be around the semi. He might be back in time for the second leg against Marseille. Now, I'm in a bit of a quandary because I don't want to win the league without it being on camera. So what I would normally do is come back for the Bayer Leverkusen and Marseille game. And what I'll do is I'll do the little highlights package for the first leg like I did for the Sporting game. However, if it looks like we're going to win the league against either Schalke or Hertha Berlin, then I'll probably do a little highlights package for that as well. Because either way, we've got to be here for the second leg against Marseille. So, yeah, Monday's episode will be dependent on future results. But we'll definitely have the second leg of the semi-final against Marseille with a highlights package of the first leg and probably the Bayer Leverkusen game as well. And then on Tuesday, if we've won the league by the time we get to Bayern and Leipzig, we'll just do Leipzig, and if we're in it, the Europa League final. If we're not in the Europa League final, then we'll just do Bayern and Leipzig. So Wednesday will be the transfer special. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed seeing us get to the semi-final of the Europa League. Join me on Monday for more Unemployed Journeyman. Don't forget, the Rebuilding Barcelona save continues on Sunday. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.